Word of Life mural. Some call touchdown Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Floating away. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Get set, get set.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quick strike complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Offense working from the pistol. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal...
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Irish! Here come the Irish, back on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Wide receiver going in motion. The running back has it. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. Find some fresh air. Off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Buying some time as he moves left. Unleashes to the end zone. Touch! Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Here's the handoff. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes it on the run. And he's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. He might want another play. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Complete on the comeback.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Rushes on him. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He wants it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown! Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Right back to the well. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel.
There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking downfield, it's Carr. They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice beat.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Snagged in the end zone. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! score. They put
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready, ready.
finds a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Creates a little space. Gets it past the marker. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's White. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's White. Running to Green. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Green 25.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. After the stumble earlier this